Hey guys, so I kind of just wanted to show you my everyday routine. Alright, so I've already applied my moisturizer and I use from the Body Shop. It is a vitamin E cream. Alright, and that's kind of just what I use for a primer. Other than that, I use e.l.f's mineral primer, which is only a few bucks, which is great, by the way. It's a dupe for Smashboxes. Okay, so let's just get into it. After I do this, I take my CoverGirl 710 Light cover-up stick, and I know you probably can't see it on camera, but I definitely have a lot of blemishes. So, especially, you know, during super breakouts, which I just happen to be having now. So I kind of just go in and cover up. I'm gonna look funny. Any blemishes I do have with the stick. And then I take my Real Techniques. I know it's a foundation brush, but I actually use it as the concealer. Because you know what? It gets it in there. So I kind of just brush it out because I want to, not have lines all over my face or anything. Don't forget up by your hairline if you have any of that. And then this one over here. Okay. And just make sure you get all those spots. Because just like everybody else, I definitely do not have perfect skin. Okay, so after I'm done with that, I kind of throw that into my makeup bag. Alright. Now, actually, scratch that, I keep out this. Okay, so I get very big bags under my eyes, so I forgot who this is by, but this is just a yellow concealer stick. A8. Oh, it's by Physicians Formula. Okay. So, I just kind of draw a nice circle. Yay, look funny. Yeah, I know it looks very yellow, but let me tell you, it actually does the job. And I kind of go in there with this brush and make sure you do into the triangle because those dark circles definitely get in there. Make sure you get into the corners. Okay. If it's a little too much, take your finger in there, kind of pat it down and, get in there. Okay, after that's done, so you don't want to get dead anymore, just, wipe off any excess. I probably put a little too much on. That's just because normally my bags are very bad, but you can see this is very good coverage. Just no gray anymore. Okay. After that, I go in with my Eco Tools foundation brush and my Rimmel Stay Matte Shine Control in 11 Creamy Neutral. And I've already hit pan. Because I have two backups. On the spots that I put concealer that I know I really want to stay there, I kind of just, instead of swirling, I go ahead and kind of dab this on my face. And after I've done that, I go over just a little bit, because this is a translucent powder, so this is not a lot of coverage. This is just like my everyday before school if, you obviously don't have a lot of time. Definitely set the concealer with this powder. Okay. Looks pretty good. Alright. So now, once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk 604. And for me, I use this. I can use it as a normal color, but I definitely use it as a base. Look funny. Okay. I use it as an eyeshadow base, and I go ahead and I work that in there just a little bit. I still like it to give me a little bit of color, and this keeps my any eyeshadow that I do, which I'm gonna have to go grab my BH Cosmetics shimmer palette in a minute. But I don't normally use this in the morning, but every once in a while, the shimmer palette, but if I want something else, I do. Okay, so I could honestly just leave it like that, and I don't know. Yep, there it is. Okay. Didn't know what happened to this. Okay, so after I just put a nice base on, I let that sit for a minute. And I go ahead and take my e.l.f. brightening eyeliner in black. This is $1, and I go in and I line my bottom lash line, on the waterline, more towards the outside than the inside of my eyes, and I kind of just, flick it out just a little bit. No, hard to do it to the camera. Okay, once I have that done, sometimes I'll go back in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and Milk, and I'll go underneath my eyes just a little bit, so that way it kind of creates a barrier, because, sometimes eyeliners tend to run. This one really doesn't, but just in case. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and brush out my eyebrows, because I find that when I do this, I don't need to use any powder whatsoever. And I don't get my eyebrows waxed or tweezed, and I probably should, but I kind of just take care of the tweezing and stuff on my own. Alright, that's done and over with. So, now after this is set, I go ahead and I take my Colour Riche Balm by L'Oreal Paris and 218 Rose Elixir, just to kind of prime my lips a little bit. Don't want a ton on there, but, you could just wear this in all honesty and go, or you could take it a little bit further like I do. If that's all the time, you know what? This doesn't look bad at all. Okay, so on top of my eyeshadow base, I'm going to go in and put 888 Iced Latte by the 24-Hour Infallible Eye Shadows by L'Oreal Paris as well. And this packaging, it's very nice color, and it comes with this little thing. You definitely want to keep this so that way everything stays compact. Now I just kind of use my fingers. It's a little hard to get out of there with a brush, and it's a nice shimmery color that I think pops a lot more with the base. But without the base, I used to do this, and it was still good, but you definitely wanted to put, like, more than one coat on. So that definitely looks good just like that. The reason why I say I want to grab my BH Cosmetics palettes is because I'm very fair skin. I need a little bit of a dark color in my crease. So I'll get that in a second. While I'm, waiting for that minute, I'm going to go ahead and take my CK1, which is by Calvin Klein, his new line, CK1 Pure Color Lipstick, in, what is this in? 120, and it's doll face. Love this. Okay. Now, I find with this, it's very pretty. It's a very good neutral for me every day. I'm going to say that with this lipstick, I don't need a lip liner. It actually doesn't run all over the place like a lot of lipsticks do. But it's very nice. Alright, so if you want any color on your cheeks, now this is probably bad, but I gotta wash this brush anyway, so I'm just gonna use it. Clinique's Fresh Bloom All Over Color. It's kind of a blush and a highlighter in one, and it's in One Peony. Looks like this. It's by Clinique. Okay, and looks like this. It used to look like a flower, but, kind of used it too much for that. And I'm just going to use that just to brighten up my cheeks a little bit. And the great thing about this is when you go to apply it, the lighter color in the pan is above the blush. So it highlights at the same time. And sometimes I go back in there and I'll probably re-highlight just a little bit, but that's fine. Okay, what do I do with that? Well then, might have to go grab that. Go over my BH Cosmetics. Okay. Then I go ahead and take my e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. And I kind of just, I know it's got one side for eyelashes, the other side for eyebrows. Yeah, well, I kind of just use one because it's in clear. I don't use a black mascara because my eyelashes are black and long as it is. So I really don't need a black one. Plus, just a tip, the black ones that you guys put all over your eyes, I put this on my bottom lashes too, just to fan them out, just kind of keeps mine in order. And sometimes I will put it on my eyebrows just a little bit to keep them in place all day, because you know, if you don't use a pencil on your eyebrows, they tend to move. Okay, you know what, I don't even need to get that BH Cosmetics one because I do have something in here from e.l.f. that I can use. Okay. What I was saying about that is the fact that when you guys use that stuff, it's actually weakening your eyelashes, and your eyelashes will thin, will become dull, and very brittle, and they will probably most likely start to fall out. When you use a clear one, it doesn't have any of those harsh chemicals, especially not the color. It's more of just like a normal gel you're putting on your eyes. My opinion, if you want to, because sometimes I have to do this too, because I don't know if you could see that. You can see it when I look up, but now when I look down, through this camera at least. And the color that I'm putting on right now is in Dawn, and it's e.l.f.'s Cream Eyeshadow. Looks like this. Comes a little hot like this. And I'm just going to put that in my crease up here, and on the outside corner. Okay. When I want anything to pick up on the outside of my lashes over there on the very ends, because I do have a lot more eyelash than it looks, especially it looks on camera. And that's it for my eyes. Actually, this is kind of my full look. Sometimes I'll go in with a gel eyeliner, but you know, if you don't have a lot of time before school, you don't do that. And I will just take my liquid eyeliner and go ahead and hit just the very tips of my eyelashes before I put on my clear, and well, that does it for me. And I always keep a little bag of Pond's Original Wet Cleansing Towelettes with vitamin E in them around, just in case I've made any mistakes and want to wipe off my hands or anything. And yeah, well, I hope you like this. This is my everyday quick before school, because if you weren't doing all the talking, it would not take you this long at all, but you know, is what it is. Okay, so I hope you really like this. I think it's a very nice look. It's a very good day look, very school appropriate look. And I'm a senior, so that kind of says something, because I'm not going all that. I hate looking like I have a ton of makeup on. This is very nice, neutral colors on the eyes, as you can tell. Okay, a very neutral lip color. If you want to put a lip gloss on top of it, you can. Oh, my nails almost match my lips. Again, I love that Clinique in Peony, the highlighter and blush in one, because it's very nice. It gives them a little lift. And that's the look. I will list all the products I used below. And, well, I hope you really enjoyed this. And if you want to see any other videos, well, please leave that in the comment below. Or, feel free to inbox me. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this.